One of the greatest challenges we face in dental leadership isn't a lack of vision. It's the slow, silent erosion of team motivation during periods of change. When a practice owner demands instant, sweeping perfection, the staff feels the weight of an all-or-nothing expectation. This is the primary driver of burnout and that defensive resistance that stalls even the best initiatives. To build a high-performing clinic, we must deliberately shift our culture from zero-defect perfectionism to a framework of productive refinement. This isn't just a management theory, it is deeply rooted in human neuroscience. We are intrinsically wired to seek a sense of tangible progress. When goals are too large and success feels distant, inertia takes over. But when we break complex goals into manageable, chunked milestones, we provide our team with the neurochemical fuel needed for sustained engagement. Instead of aiming to increase case acceptance by 20% overnight, the win should be standardizing the consultation script for a single procedure. These small, achievable targets provide the consistent hits of success that drive long-term practice growth. To embed this culture, we have to institutionalize the acknowledgement of progress through a simple, non-negotiable ritual: the evening story of the day briefing. It only takes 5 minutes at the close of clinical hours, and its purpose is purely to highlight small victories. Perhaps an assistant completed a tray setup 3 minutes faster, or the reception team handled a complex insurance application with newfound efficiency. When you deliberately shine a spotlight on these micro improvements, you are validating the ingenuity and attention to detail of your team. This makes the lean journey feel rewarding and tangible. It changes the atmosphere of your practice from one of anxiety-driven, correcting mistakes, to a positive environment focused on achieving milestones. This reduced background stress leads to better staff retention and a much smoother patient journey, which every family in your waiting room will notice. As an entrepreneur guiding a modern practice, you must maintain crystal clear visibility into where your personal time generates the maximum return. The trap for many highly skilled clinicians is perfectionism manifesting as micro-refinement. We've all been there, spending 30 minutes rotating a single tooth a few degrees in a digital setup long after the result is functionally and aesthetically excellent. This is a costly distraction with immense opportunity value. A lean leader knows when a system has reached a high, defensible standard and exactly when to delegate the final polishing to the team. This frees you to focus on high-leverage activities: clinical oversight, fostering top-tier relationships, and strategic growth. By systematically delegating the time-intensive polishing, you prevent your own expertise from becoming the bottleneck in your practice's scalability. To make this transition practical, I follow a 4-step framework for change. First, identify the bottleneck. Pick one small area of friction. Maybe it's the patient check-in or how you restock operatory supplies. Use data, not feelings, to find the most irritating point of slowdown. Second, set a baby step goal. It must be minor and immediately measurable this week. Aim to reduce data entry time from 6 minutes to 4 by Friday. Third, observe the results with a lean eye. Did the change actually save time, or did it just move the friction elsewhere? Finally, reward the effort. Acknowledge the team's initiative during your evening briefing, regardless of whether the experiment was a total success. You are rewarding the bravery to try, which creates the psychological safety needed for a high-performance culture. Excellence in our profession is rarely the result of a single heroic act. Instead, it is a deeply embedded habit of continuous, intelligent refinement. When you move away from paralyzing perfectionism and embrace the cumulative power of small, consistent steps, you establish an operational foundation that is both highly productive and deeply satisfying to lead. Start small with a single bottleneck, stay relentlessly consistent in your pursuit of minor improvements, and watch as these changes organically lead you toward the sustainable, elite practice you have always envisioned. This is how we master the business of orthodontics without losing our passion for the craft. It is about the long-term compounding of these wins, creating a legacy of efficiency and clinical brilliance that stands the test of time. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.